Alright, so this is my other, well, this is my next doll that I got after I got Rebecca. This is a Josefina doll, but I renamed her to Jalen, so that's her name, Jalen. And the camera's shaky, I'm sorry. She's also another doll that I don't really play with that much. All the dolls that are up here, including Samantha, I don't play with them because I like to keep them as like collector dolls, not really like playing dolls, if you know what I mean. Like, I'd rather just have them up here on display for collector's purposes. So, but when I do play with them, Jalen is she's like one of the most sensitive girls ever. Like, she's really sweet and she's very affectionate and she really loves animals, especially goats. I don't know why she loves goats, but she does. But she's very sensitive, so anything that her sisters say to her, she'll start crying, like nonstop. So she's not to be mean, but she is a bit of a crybaby, but she's trying to become like stronger, like not cry as much, and to just basically be stronger and stand up for herself more. The next doll that I got is somewhere in this crowd, and her name is Caroline. So this is Caroline, and I have to say, she is the biggest tomboy in the whole family. Yes, she's wearing a pink dress and all, but she is a tomboy. She loves to play football and wrestling and basketball and baseball and all that fun stuff. And she is also very tough, but not like Kira, who's more like a strict person, but like with Caroline, she's physically strong. So sometimes she'll try to tackle her sisters, which I'm trying to stop that because that's not a nice thing to do. But yeah, she can be she can be a little bit aggressive, but we're trying to fix that. And what else is there to say? She's very open. Like, she will say anything she wants and not care what other people think. She doesn't like to wear her outfits, even though I tell her that she should wear her outfits because, you know, those are the outfits that she came with. And I mean, I guess, I don't know. I'll probably let her choose. I know she really likes the outfit Julie's wearing right now, so when I change my doll's outfits, I'll probably let her wear it. She's not the biggest fan of this dress, but it's her meat outfit, so deal with it, Carrie. Just kidding. Alright, so the doll that I got after Caroline, well, I actually got her on the same day as I got Caroline, was Ivy. Ivy is very shy, just like Kaya. She's very timid. She doesn't talk that much. She prefers to not be in the spotlight. And she has some interesting tendencies. She loves to draw, but she tends to draw like weird monster-like creatures, kind of like Pokemon, only a little bit more weird. But she just loves to do that. And right now her outfit's pretty, like, it matches a little bit, I think, but Ivy really loves to wear outfits that don't match at all. I don't know why, but that's just the way she is. She loves to mismatch. So I let her do that. Like, I'll put on a mismatching outfit for her because she really likes that a lot. But she also loves to wear her Chinese New Year dress, which I think looks super cute on her. So yeah, Ivy is, I guess what people would say the strange person, although I just think that she's different. Like, she's different in how she expresses herself, I guess, and I don't see anything wrong with that. So yeah, so that's Ivy. And the next doll I have, who is the next? Oh, Sage. Yes. Don't ask me why Sage is wearing a tiara. I don't know what I was doing the last time I was playing with my dolls, but for some reason Sage is wearing a tiara. But yeah, and I love this outfit she's wearing. So Sage here is other than Ivy, she's very artistic. She's also very mature, like Rebecca and Kaya, but she's more outgoing. She loves to paint and draw and just do anything else related to the arts. And also, she loves to talk. She loves to make friends. She actually loves the fact that she has a lot of sisters, and she actually wants more. Can you believe that? She just loves people. I don't know, but Sage, I think you have enough sisters already. But I do plan to get a few more dolls, by the way. But yeah, Sage wants like an entire convention of people with us. So she's very much a people person, and she loves to talk. So yeah. Now someone who's quite the opposite is Lainey. Lainey is technically the oldest doll, even though I got her much later than when I got Kanani. But I decided that she would be the oldest girl because she was Girl of the Year for 2010, so I decided that she would be the oldest girl in the bunch. Lainey is very adventurous. She loves to explore the outdoors and explore nature especially. She's kind of the science geek of the family. She loves to explore, like, you know, the environmental world, try to see what's going on in the world, like, with the environment and with animals too. She's a very big animal person, and she really loves cats, by the way. Cats are like her favorite animal, and bunnies. But yeah. The only thing, though, is that Lainey is mute. That means that Lainey can hear what people say. She can hear, but she cannot talk. We still don't really know why she doesn't talk. We've been trying to teach her how to say some things, but she just won't say anything. She'll like make a facial expression, or like use her body language, or even like make a noise so that her sisters know what's going on, but she does not talk. Oh, but she also uses sign language. And actually, McKenna and Rebecca and Jalen already know sign language, so they can talk to her that way. The other girls are learning. Actually, Zelda knows too, sign language, so that's another way that she can communicate with them. But yeah, she does not talk, but she's still quite a handful. She likes to get into places that, you know, can lead to trouble, like they do in the movies, when those little kids, like, go out and do stuff and go on an adventure or whatever, and then they get lost in the woods or something. Lainey is the type of girl that would do something like that. Which is why she stays at home. That's right, Lainey. That's right. Don't look at me like that. Okay, I'm being weird. Alright, so the next doll that I'm going to go over is Zelda. This is Zelda, and she is... You thought Lainey was a science geek? Zelda is like... I don't know what she is. She is the biggest... She and Lainey are the biggest science geeks in this whole house. And Zelda is kind of, like, really, really, really smart. I mean, she knows, like, huge vocabulary. She always speaks like a scientist does. It's, like, really interesting the way she talks. And she always uses logic in anything that happens or anything that her sisters are talking about. She will use logic in everything. She's an expert at math, she's an expert in science, and technology. She can, like, hack into computers and stuff, which is quite interesting. So Zelda, I guess, would be like the genius of the family, I believe. Alright, the next dolls that I'm going to show you, you know what, I might as well just show you them now. They're not really my dolls. They are my godmother's, but she's letting me keep them for the time being. energetic. She's more talkative and energetic than Samantha is. Samantha's more calm, more peaceful, more conservative, and Julie is like more outgoing, loves to just dress in bold, bright colors, and she's kind of like Kanani, only she's not, she doesn't prank people or anything or cause trouble. She's just very out there. So those are my other two dolls that are my godmothers. The last two dolls I'm going to show you, one of them is up on the doll stand again because I don't play with her. I keep her up there to display. And I just hit my foot with something. Ow. Let me just show you. Let me move this out of the way. Alright, if you can see her, this is Molly. I got her recently, actually. This is Molly. And she is so adorable, and she likes to hide in the back with Kaya. She is almost exactly like Kaya, except she's not as mature as she is. She still likes to, you know, fool around and stuff, but she's, for the most part, very quiet. She usually spends time with Emily, which I'm not surprised, but yeah, she and Emily are like super mega best friends, and they usually hang out together, and if they're not, then Molly just sits in her corner there, which is like, Molly, go out and talk to your sisters once in a while. She's like, yeah, no. But alright. And she and Kira are actually like the only dolls that I have, as of now, that wear glasses. But Rebecca's gonna be next. Anyway, the last doll that I'm gonna show you guys is, you guessed it, Emily. And she was also another doll that I got recently, but I got her a few days after I got Molly. And Emily here is, I'm not gonna lie, she's kind of, I mean, she's very polite and very respectful to like me, for example, but to some girls like Kanani and McKenna and, sometimes even Lainey, she gets kind of annoyed with them, I guess, because of how carefree they are, I guess, or just the fact that sometimes they get into trouble and she'll try to save them or get them out of there, but she tends to get annoyed with them sometimes. But other than that, I mean, she is very, like, careful in what she does. She's kind of like a safety nerd in the house, I'm not gonna lie. So I guess that could be why she tends to get annoyed when her sisters fool around and stuff, but I mean, she's only concerned about them, you know. She's concerned for their well-being. And her best friend, of course, like I said before, was Molly. And they hang out together a lot. As of now, I think they're the only, like, she's the only one that Emily is, like, really close to. I mean, she's close with her other sisters, too, but I think that she's the closestest with Molly. So, that is it for all of my dolls' personalities and the way they are at home and how they interact with each other. Now they're all scattered throughout my room, but that's okay, because I can fix that. And I really have to change their outfits soon. I hope that to the person who requested it, I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'm really sorry for making this video so late, like billions of years later, but you can blame school for that, because they always send out these midterms and essays and projects and stuff, and I'm like, ugh, it gets a little frustrating sometimes, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, yeah, thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you guys again very soon. I'm gonna be making more videos now, so yeah, be on the lookout for those, and thank you guys once again. Bye, everyone!